Guys, hello and welcome to the Labyrinth TV network. Today is Monday. Today is September 9, 2024. Unfortunately, we can't actually make our way under the rain this morning. We are experiencing heavy pull down of rain. September actually started with sunshine, but unfortunately today the rain is falling. We really wish we could have, take a tour around central Monrovia, or even, some part of Monrovia County to showcase you some places as it had been requested by you. So, guys, today in the media landscape, we are actually saddened by the death news of one of our colleagues, Mr. Fidel City, just passed off. Fidel City used to be a co-host to Costa, the Costa show, and later on he also managed the ABC radio station, and he was also serving the capacity as public relations officer for the African Methodist Episcopal University. So Fidel has been one of the versatile and experienced journalists. So myself, I'm shocked by his death because just last week, Thursday and Friday, we were together, we met, we interacted at the AMU University, and he was like, "Oh, Francis, you are graduating this year, right?" And I said, "Yes." So we have been very cool, and his death has really shocked. It has shocked the whole nation, especially the capital. So even at AMU currently, people are sad, and most of his followers, they are sad, including myself. I'm really sad. I'm just from his end, but howbeit, it is life. It can be questioned. That is the doing of God. We just want to say rape, and we want to say condolence to the family. Take heart. So these are just major happenings in our country. So at this hour, you can like, comment, and share on our YouTube and Facebook channel. I'm Francis KD Kopa coming to you live. Keep posted as we bring you live updates regarding breaking news. So during the course of the week, Honorable Emmanue Dahn, District Number 7 representative, actually engaged the media. He spoke about key things. There have been this debate for over the past few years and up to date that the Fula should be a national tribe, and people have been having back and forth conversation. People have been having back and forth discussion on it. But then Mr. Emmanue Dahn said he endorsed that there's a need for Fula to actually form part of the Liberia tribe, because the Fulani are really contributing to the Liberian economy in terms of business and otherwise. So in fact, the Fulas have been saying that they have been debarred. They have been debarred from certain rights in Liberia, and some of them are born here. They don't know why the government or the country normally treat them that way. But we are hoping that everything goes well. We will definitely bring you updates, because since some lawmakers are in the house and they are raising some concern about it, we are hoping that we can bring you more update immediately the house finalizes it. So Mr. Senator Prin Johnson also spoke to the media during the course of the week. It seems that things are actually going in a zigzag form. From his statement, he said that the issue about where economic crisis is not really relevant at this point. President Bouaka should forget about it. If he tried to actually bring the war economic crime code, it will bring the issue about division, because the issue about war and economic crime code, especially the war crime code, the TRC was set up and a lot of things were discussed. So he find no interest, he find no need for President Bouaka to actually bring such. So this will get a session coming from here. We all know people have been giving some alleged information that the former warlord was involved into a lot of things. He incarcerated a lot of people, he killed a lot of people, and a lot of things were done. But not wait and see, because many are raising concern since he was one of the major contributors to the presidency of President Bouaka. We are hoping and we are also wishing to see how the outcome can be like. Also, the Civil Service Agency CSA is to retire 2,000 government employees. So we've been bringing you information in relations to the civil service agency regarding their employment activities and regarding what they have been doing. So for over the past few months and up to date, we've been told, and we have also been covering the press conferences that have been here at the Ministry of Information. They have been saying that there are many employees who are working in the government, in the governance sectors, but then most of them, they are not legitimate, employees. They are not regularized. Some of them were just infused into the system. So the CSA boss said they will definitely try to checkmate most of these guys. And also on the other hand, we were told by Mr. Josiah Joka that many of the government employees, some of them have retired and some of them have reached the age of retiring. So definitely the government will be retiring then in order to bring new breeze over, in order to bring new minds, people who have the energy, people who have all of the capacity to actually work. So we are hoping that immediately that process starts, definitely we can let you know. But we were told that before this year go to an end, all of those who will be retired will be given their they will be given their benefit. They will be given unnecessary things that they work for the past year and up to date. So during the course of the week, a 20-year-old Sierra Leonian woman, Facia Karifa, has been repatriated from Liberia by the Liberia National Anti-Trafficking Task Force led by the Liberia Labor Ministry Councillor Kopokwa. So the issue about human trafficking is key. So we were also told that a Sierra Leonean lady who has been repatriated, and the person who was involved into that has been sentenced to sometimes in prison, because according to the Liberian law, according to what Councillor Kopokra said, that trafficking is illegal, it's against the Liberian law. So they wouldn't actually sit here to seeing someone doing something that is not really unique or in line with the Liberian constitution. And during that time of the press conference or during the time of the repatriation process, you also have the American ambassador, Mr. Tony, who actually graced the program. And also at Ministry of Labor as well, information reaching our platform, other news desks like OKFM, DN News, and many other news agencies have been flagging this information that the Ministry of Information to reintroduce the issue of vacation schools. So according to information we have received, thousands of Liberian students who are actually going to school will definitely be provided vacation job in order to providing some capacity, especially when it comes to resource mobilization, so they can be strengthened in order to actually continue with the school. According to information we also been receiving, we were told that vacation school in Liberia was introduced by then, and certain time reaches a stop and so on. But now the vacation school will be definitely be reintroduced, and the minister said this project, despite the government is implementing it, but you have other businesses, you have other corporations in Liberia that are actually supporting such. We all know the level of unemployment rate in Liberia is very high, especially for young people. So we are hoping that it actually ends well. And also the LMP-IG has been in Rwanda of recent, so there have been a memorandum of understanding between the LMP of Rwanda and Liberia, and that delegation was held by the IG, the IG Gregory Coleman, not Patrick Sudu. I'm sorry for this, but the IG Patrick Sudu. So Patrick Sudu said that there were a lot of things that was discussed, and Liberia is to benefit from a lot of things. Some of those items that was named, like training capacity, and also hosting workshop, and also having some external tour out of Liberia to see or to actually observe how other policing activities actually work out of Liberia. So this memorandum of understanding has been signed. We are hoping to see how the Liberia National Police can actually learn or get some ideas or training from their counterpart. So these are just major happiness. Again, we want to say happy belated birthday to Sally Conte, one of our reporters who celebrated her birthday during the course of the weekend, and Lawyer Fale's birthday is coming, and mine also is coming. So again, this is just a reminder that we really want to get this CCTV camera for our for our journalism association, and for our journalism association at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism. So we were told it's between 100 to 150. You can contribute whatsoever items or whatsoever thing that you definitely have in order to see that yes indeed our effort, or in order to see that the Liberian TV network is well represented, or Liberian TV network is being showcased out there. Many individuals have respect for us. People actually admire the way in which our platform is being organized and so on. So we are just kindly appealing to you. This actually, we want it to be like a donation. Despite it's my birthday, I want to do it on my birthday, but it will be on behalf of the platform. So whatsoever, I think one of our followers were like asking the last time. So even if you have the CCTV camera, and you can bring it whatsoever, we just need it at all. Yeah. So acting finance minister say maritime LTA at the UNE SOE, meaning the state-owned enterprise, doing well in Liberia. So they have been this issue about state-owned enterprise. Some employees are making thousands of dollars. So this debate has been in the corner for the past week and up to date. So the acting minister, Honorable Mayo, said that it is only these two institutions that are really contributing to the country economy. And also at the state-owned enterprise, there was this argument that the LTA commissioners make 15,000, and people have been debunking some of these statements. Some people have been agreeing. Even Patrick Honor went on air and said that no, it is an allegation, it is not true, and so on. But later on, the suspended LTA Director, Madam. The suspended LTA Director just Madam Edwina Krom Zapla, she actually accepted, she actually confirmed that yes indeed LTA commissioner are making 15,000. So this has raising a serious concern in the landscape of Liberia, and many have been raising concern where that civil servants are making 150 or 175 or 200. Why people are making, government officials are making 1,000? Even also Martin Colley even wrote on his Facebook page saying that the justice ministry, especially the chief justice and associate justices, are making 20,000 plus, and where in other countries like South Africa, Kenya, they are just making like 2,000 or at most $30,000 US. But Liberia is just different. So he been coming out with a lot of things on his Facebook handle, and more people have been like writing, actually encouraging him and actually applauding him for such. So people are really raising more concern that, oh, this government said they came to rescue, and some people are saying the government they didn't actually come to rescue. But these are just major information we are getting from them. Also, the judiciary branch, especially criminal court A. Last year, around the period of the elections time, there was this case relating to Vanny A. Marshall, who was one of the directors the Western region, where he was working with FDA. He was caught, according to information, he was caught into plumbing, timber activities, logging, and a lot more activities. And he, as FDA worker, he was immediately dismissed from a job. In fact, he was charged, sent to court, and so on. He was even incarcerated, and later on, his lawyers stood for him. So up to that time, up to date, the court just came up with a final verdict that they find no iota in the case involving Mr. Marshall. In fact, Mr. Marshall should be immediately reinstated, and also all of the benefits should be given to him. So these are just major happenings in our country. And the government, finally, the government said they will definitely try to get the killer of Shalom Musu, the little girl who was actually murdered at the home of former Chief Justice Musu Gora Scott. So we all know that Madam Gora Scott is not a free person, but then the government is saying that they will definitely ensure that justice is revealed. So guys, again, if you are following, we want to say you can like, comment, and share. And this is just what exactly we have for you for today. I'm Princess KD Kopo coming to you live. Thank you for following this platform.